The finale of the Bachelor Winter Games aired last month, and JMU alum Ashley Iaconetti took home the Golden Rose. I had the chance to interview Ashley earlier this week to talk about everything she's been doing since she left JMU. Take a look. Today we have the Bachelor franchise's Ashley I on Skype to talk about her latest win on the Bachelor's Winter Games. Hi, Ashley.
Hello there.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
Oh my gosh, I'm delighted.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on your win. Your final ice skating performance was quite the show.
Thank you. Yes, it was. It felt a lot better in real life than watching it back.
Oh
When
gosh.
I watched it back, I was like, oh, that lift wasn't that impressive.
No, it was. We were all, when we watched it, we were like, how is she doing this? Because it's not something like you're probably used to doing, just ice skating.
Well, yeah, I could go. I'm used to, not used to, but maybe like once every couple of years, I'll go round and round the rink, like in Reston Town Center in Virginia. But being lifted, I could never have done that if I didn't have Kevin, who basically ice skates 5 days a week, lifting me.
That's incredible. So, how is life after the Winter Games?
Life is so good. Life has been pretty amazing for the past couple of years. Like this whole Bachelor franchise has been a blast to be a part of.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. So, how is this experience different from the other Bachelor spinoff shows that you've been on in the past? Because the Winter Games, I heard it was shot for 10 days. Is that
Yes.
right?
It was the shortest filming sequence we've ever had. The Bachelor, I was there for basically a month. Both Paradises, I was there for about 3 weeks. And then Winter Games, we only filmed for 10 days, which is the shortest. But what I liked the most about it was that I got to show a little bit more serious, a little bit more in-depth side of my personality that people didn't really get to see through The Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. So, is it interesting watching yourself back and feeling like, well, that's not what I meant by that, or that's not how I actually am in real life? I know that you're kind of infamous for being like the crier or like super emotional. Is that frustrating that that's kind of what you've been dubbed as, or?
No. I mean, I always say it's a caricature of yourself. So they're going to take some of your most notable traits and really blow them up and show them, like a cartoon character, basically. And my thing was crying. And I don't cry that much in real life, but I do have to say, put me in the Bachelor bubble, and I do cry that much. There is something about it. Ben Higgins said, I have known you for 2.5 years now, and I've never seen you cry in real life, but now here we are in a Bachelor mansion and you're sobbing. What is going on?
It's got to just be that environment. It's got to do something to you.
Hyper emotional.
Well, so recently you've had your split. You've come publicly. You've talked about your splitting with Kevin. It's got to be difficult being in the spotlight during such a personal time. So how do you handle being in the spotlight and having everyone's eyes on you?
Well, what I love is that I have my 2 podcasts, and the Bachelor related podcast is Almost Famous. So I was able to have Kevin on that. And I like that we were able to really talk about what went down without having people make up their theories or assume certain things. And we were just able to tell the story the way it genuinely was. So that made it a lot easier than just going to a media outlet and giving them a statement, which, believe me, go back 8 years and tell me that I am going to be giving a statement to Us Weekly about my breakup, and I'd be like, you're kidding me.
Yeah, you have blown up. I mean, you've grown such a huge fan base and a huge social media following throughout the years. I think it's definitely safe to say that everyone wants to continue to watch your journey unfold. So can we look forward to seeing you in Paradise, possibly?
Definitely not Paradise. I say I will be totally open if the producers ask me to make a cameo appearance, but I will not be a cast member on any future Bachelor shows. Hosting, I would love to host something like after
that
Paradise,
would be
they bring that
incredible.
back.
Yeah, that would be incredible. You should definitely take Chris Harrison's spot.
Oh, no. Chris is so talented. You guys have no idea. You see that man at work, you're like, this job is a lot harder than it seems on TV.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us. I hope that we see more of you in the future. If you want to follow Ashley's adventures, you can catch her on Instagram and Twitter. You can also subscribe and listen into her podcast, the Ben and Ashley Almost Famous podcast, and then also the I Don't Get It podcast. So you guys can follow her there and tune in to everything she's doing. Thanks so much.
Nastasia, that was so cool. What was it like getting to chat with her?
It was awesome. She's so down to earth. She's so fun to talk to. I really enjoyed getting to talk to her and just kind of see what she's been doing since JMU, because she used to be right here in this building.